tres, dos, uno. That's like the beginning of what song is that? Is that like a Shakira song?
Fucking Pretty Fly for a white guy?
That's backwards though. That's
No.
uno, dos, tres.
There's like is it a Shakira song that does like cuatro, tres, dos, uno, and it's some sort of like Latin American song. I don't fucking remember. I don't know.
I wouldn't know. They released none of that shit this season.
No, it ain't Karol G. It's something else. Anyways, hey, 51 guys, episode 51. How's it going?
Year two.
Year
two. Officially year 2 of Lore Hero. We are. It's still insane to me. Time has just gone by so fast. It's already been a year.
It flew.
It hasn't
fucking
sunk
fast
in yet.
traveled.
I've spent so much money on rent.
We got the
in
fast
year
pass this year.
Yeah, it feels like we fast traveled through this fucking year with the kind of year we've been having.
Seriously.
Yeah, I want to start this. I want to start this episode out with a story that happened to me 2 hours ago. Okay.
2 hours ago.
Okay.
It's currently my hair's looking weird up here.
You got the headset dent.
Yeah, the headset dent was it pushed
has
back,
the
so the
Kyler
hair was
one
sticking
head
up.
dent?
But we just gotta. No,
we gotta
headset
smooth
just got
out his
pushed
head.
back. It's fine. It's fine. Jesus Christ, let me live, okay? Let me be my own man. Okay. 2 hours ago.
Man.
Currently, it is 8:24 p.m. on Sunday, October 20th. This happened at about 6 o'clock. Okay. There was a Vikings game today. Okay, my brother and a friend of mine, and a friend of his as well, came over. I drove them to the Vikings game. They were going there in person. I was their taxi cab, so they didn't have to pay for parking, or they didn't have to pay for an Uber or whatever. So I drove them.
Nice guy.
I know. Give me compliments, please. About how nice I am. But I drove them.
Compliment them in the chat.
Hey, chat. Tell me I'm nice. Tell me I'm nice. Tell me I'm good. Tell me I'm good, please. I'll wait.
Chat, is this real?
Ah, shit. We're not live anymore. Wait a second. Friggin' heck. So I drove them to and from Minneapolis. It was like 30, 40 minutes, whatever, for a drive. So I was driving a lot today, and my brother's friend hasn't been to where I live yet, so I was showing him around town, driving around, and we drove past a Five Guys Burgers and Fries. I was like, Five Guys, that sounds like a delicious meal for me tonight. And after I dropped him back off and they drove home, I went to that Five Guys and I ordered a burger and fries, and it cost me $75. Just kidding, it was actually $17. But it's still expensive for one double cheeseburger and a medium fry.
It's fucking insane. Did you get a drink too? You got a drink and fries?
Fuck no, I got some CZs in the fridge over there that I can get for free. Essentially, I've had those things since.
Shout out to what is it? Cubs? What's the name of your what's the name of your fucking convenience store? Your grocery
Cub.
store?
Yeah, Cub. Yeah. Shout out Cub Foods for the 4-for-4 12-pack deal, which I'm still waiting for, by the way. I'm down to 2 12-packs. Last time we spoke, I had like dangerous. 6 left. I'm down to 2. I have 2.
Dude has that hooked up to an IV.
I might have to be a sucker and pay full price for a 12-pack of pop, but that's besides the story. So I went to go pick up. I'm a cokehead, you can say it. I went to go get Five Guys Burgers Fries. I got it, picked it up. I was driving home. I was like 30 seconds away from home. So the way that this intersection is, you're never going to believe this. Intersection set up, you got 2 lanes of traffic going forward, and you have a right turn lane, okay? I was in the right turn lane, because I was turning right. There was a red light. There was a car that was, before I got into the turn lane, I was right behind this car. Me, this other car. They had their brake lights on, okay? So they were in the going straight lane, no turn signal or whatever. I go over to the right-hand turn signal. Or right-hand turn lane. I had my turn signal on. I was going to turn right. They had no fucking indication that they were going to turn right, but they turned right the fuck into me. They turned into me, and I got hit and ran. These motherfuckers ran. The way it was set up, the way the street was, they had an area to like pull off to the side into like a little parking lot. I was already beyond that. And the way that this town is set up is that I have to do like a fucking loop because it was a one-way street. I had to do a loop around to get back to where this person was so I could exchange insurance information. So I kind of found like a point halfway where I got out of my car. I was like, hey, I'm coming down to you. Just stay right there. I'll come down. We'll get insurance information. And they're waving to me like, no, don't worry. No, it's fine. I was like,
huh?
No, it's not fine. I'm gonna come right back down there. And then a minute later, I get back down there. I pull up next to them. They're waiting for me. They were there. But the second I pull up next to them, they back out and they drive away. They just drove away. I got their license plate. I got their license plate. I remember it.
As long as you got that.
I'll say it right here on the podcast. Don't fucking make me.
I was going to say, like, this is your sign to get a dash cam.
Dash cam.
Yeah.
Gotta get a dash cam.
Maybe if this doesn't get resolved very well, I'm assuming these people do not have insurance. Because why else would you
people
just...
see a
Dude,
dash
well, yeah,
cam,
no.
they buckle when they see a dash cam.
I don't know, man.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, but my car is 20 years old. I drive a 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee, so it's, you know, if I was to go through insurance, it might get totaled, probably not, because the damage is super minor. I'm playing it up a bit. It was a very minor crash. Like,
But
I wouldn't even
still,
consider it a
that
crash.
fucking sucks, though.
That still sucks. Yeah.
It does suck. Let me get pictures. I can get pictures. I took pictures.
You're right that they probably don't have insurance.
I don't see why they would run.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I put this in the Discord, idiot. Sorry, I'm still frazzled. You know, it knocked my brain around, and I'm not at full capacity anymore.
Bro's got brain lag.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put
like,
in the brand new live chat here. Okay, there we go. Let me pull these up in a browser so I can bring it over to you guys for the.
Oh yeah, dude, that's fucking annoying.
Audience.
Are you kidding me?
At least it's only cosmetic. At least it looks like.
Yeah, it's nasty cosmetic, but it's not like the worst thing ever.
It's nothing really that bad. So like, if you get up close to it, yeah, they still ran. So fuck you. I have to do something about it. But if you look up close to it, there's a small indent where they hit me like with their front fender, and most of it is just like paint scratch. So like, it's really not the worst thing in the world. And if they don't have insurance, honestly, I don't care that much. It's super minor. I guarantee you that I can buff most of this out, but I won't be doing that until I talk to my insurance. So,
yeah,
right.
Is what it is. My first ever car accident, if you could even really consider it, which you should. I mean, it is a car accident. I mean, I've been backed into, like in the school parking lot. There's somebody that just wasn't looking when they're backing up, and they backed into me. I don't really count that though. It was super minor. They're going 2 miles an hour or whatever. So like, I don't count that. My friend opened his door next to me. We were parked next to each other in the school parking lot back in high school, and the wind. He claims the wind took his door, and the door swung open and hit like the side of my car as I was driving off. So it grabbed my car, like it grabbed my rear fender, and I drove off, and I pulled the door with me a little bit. So I fucked up his car a whole lot more than mine. Ooh. But that was fully on him. I don't count that either. That's his fucking mistake. But anyway,
you still cool with him?
I'm still cool with him. I play CS with him every week.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Look at that.
Yeah, to this
CS
day.
brings people
one of my
together.
best friends. It does.
Could be worse. At least your first car accident didn't completely total your car.
Yeah, like somebody's.
Yeah.
Is there a story
remember
there?
that. There's
Yeah,
a story
no.
there.
So we're on our way back from. I think I was at the. I went to the PO box, and then we went to go get dinner, and then on the way back, some lady on her phone, and she went fucking like okay, the lane. It was one lane. Everybody was stopped because it was 6 p.m. traffic. Everyone's trying to go home. Lady was on her phone, absolutely full speed, like 50 miles an hour, almost. I don't know. It could have been less, but who the fuck knows? Probably like 40, more like 40 or 35. Fucking rear ends this taxi behind me, and that taxi fucking rammed into the back of us. Enough for that shit. Enough for that to completely total the car. That was the scariest crash I've ever been part of. Thank God it was in the back. And thank God we didn't have a daughter back then either. Because that would have been really bad.
You hadn't been living in Maine for that long at that point.
No.
I think, right?
I'd been living in Maine for exactly 3 months. I've been living in Maine for 3 months. We drove across the country in that car. This is my father's car.
Sentimental value with that car. Oh,
it was my father's car. He gave that shit to me. And he was like, yeah, go ahead. You can have it. You can have it. And like, he'd already had his car for like 4 years of that, his new car, for like 4 years at that point. Yeah, okay. Send it off with me. I could go drive it across the country in G. But it's okay. Thank God for insurance, because then we're able to, and thank God for sicko mode happening, because then I got a down payment on a nice car. But then that car didn't last long, because then, like 3 years after that,
I feel like this is an even worse story than
this one sucked. This one sucked big time. Since I now live in the woods, that car that I got, the new one, a squirrel got into that shit and chewed up all the wires. Chewed up everything. I'm surprised that the thing was even, like, we knew something was wrong one day when the radio stopped working. The radio stopped working, and then for some reason, there was like cushion, all over the car. Something was going on. I was like, what happened?
Your seats.
Something ate up some part of the seats, and like one seatbelt was like completely fucked. And I was like, oh shit, well this is not good. And so like a month goes by, and then like after that, then the fucking radio stopped working, and then found out, and we drove it in. We're like, yeah, this shit's totaled. Sorry guys, but at least that time we got. Dude, what sucks is that I was maybe $5,000 from paying that car off.
Oh man.
Yep. It is what it is, but it's okay because I have a nice SUV now. That's very large.
Let's go.
Yes.
Very large and can carry 8 people. So I'm down with it.
Hell yeah.
You had a sedan before.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Which is nice.
Didn't I drive that car? The Focus? I feel like I did.
Maybe you
did. I totally did, because we went to round one night and you guys all were you were all drinking. And you were like, hey, JP, you gotta drive us home, man. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I can do that.
I was gonna say it was like it was like a 2-minute drive tops.
Dude, that's when you lived near round 1.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Yeah.
Man,
that was real nice.
Living near round 1, going there all the damn time.
No, dude, it wasn't. Yeah, like obviously, like the round 1 was like, they're attached to the malls. There's like no standalone round 1s in the country, I don't think. But like, being next to the mall, 2 minutes. Shh.
That's cool.
Oh my god, bro, we did not give a fuck. We didn't give a fuck for years.
But
now I like living in the pocket of the woods. So
yeah, you're living my dream. I would love to have just a house in the middle of nowhere in the woods, as long as there's good internet.
It's okay internet. And apparently it's gonna get better next year. So I've already been here for long enough. So what's one more fucking year?
Yeah,
it's not like there's any other options. I'm stuck on the spectrum, I guess.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
We're all stuck on the spectrum.
I'm on the spectrum. That's my Wi-Fi. That's my SSID for the Wi-Fi.
I'm on the spectrum.
I'm on the spectrum.
5G.
No apostrophe.
What's the password to the Wi-Fi?
Little Coconut 676.
Oh, you didn't change it?
Oh, I did change it. That was my parents' new router default password like 7 years ago, and that's just been my default Wi-Fi password ever since.
Shout out to Little Coconut.
If you ever come to my house, the password's little Coconut 676.
Mine's just a bunch of numbers, and I just memorize the numbers.
It's gonna be the most upvoted comment in the comments. Little Coconut.
Hey, I don't use that for any other account. Don't even think about it, pal. It's just the Wi-Fi. Okay.
Someone's gonna make like a YouTube account like just called Little Coconut.
Bro, somebody's gonna change their name on Twitch and show up in your fucking chat and be like, hey,
Little
Jake,
Coconut 676.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's go to twitch.tv/Little Coconut 676, see if that exists. It's gonna exist on Wednesday.
I'm sorry, Jason said Jake's Little Coconut is insane.
The Twitch account is still available, so I'll be seeing that on stream Wednesday. I guarantee.
No, you gotta snipe it from somebody. No. Let them listen.
Let one of the viewers snipe it.
I'll snipe it myself.
I was gonna say like, no, I was gonna like see who's a real beater, who's a real beater, who's really listening to us.
Whoever gets it first. New. Yeah, hey, whoever gets Little Coconut 676 first on Twitch, you get a gift sub from me. I'll buy it for you.
That's a good
also,
deal.
Don't find my house, because you will be able to log into my Wi-Fi.
You invited them.
No,
I did not. Don't come to my house. Don't come to my house. You don't know where I live.
They do now.
Maybe briefly. I did shout out my PO box, so you can put the puzzle pieces together.
Somebody's gonna make like the Burger King commercial and it's gonna dox you instead.
Yes, the I Show Speed thing. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, to put a pin on that whole thing, I called the police immediately and I reported a hit and run. I gave them all the information I could and got that all squared away. Since I remembered the license plate number, they were able to find them pretty quickly. They live like just one town over, so they're really close. So that sheriff is going to go give those people a little talking to. Get their side of the story, and hopefully I was going to get an email sometime tonight. I have not yet about like
they're
the full
usually pretty good
report.
with that stuff. When I got into my first accident, it was in like February, and it was really cold. No, it was in like I think it was like 2018. I think that my accident wasn't that long. I don't know. I think it might have happened after Alex. I don't know, but basically.
Oh, I think I remember. I think.
Yeah, I was driving home at night, and it was really cold. In February, and there was a bunch of black ice on the road, and so I was in this like big 4-way intersection, and there was a guy in front of me in a red pickup truck, and my old car, my first car, it was a Chevy Monte Carlo, had like kind of a history with the brakes not being that great.
Like an early 2000s.
Yeah, it was like a 2007, I think.
Okay.
And so this guy in front of me, the light turned yellow. This dude fucking slammed on his brakes. I swear to God, like he slammed on his brakes. And so I wasn't going that fast, but like just naturally I was like, oh, let me press on my brakes. They failed, and my life flashed before my eyes, and then I rear-ended him because I just couldn't react. I couldn't react at that point. I was like, I accepted it. I was like, I'm gonna rear-end this car. Never.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do.
I was like, there's a first time for everything, right? So I rear-ended him, and he did not ask me if I was okay. He said, "Dude, you hit my car."
Yeah, I did. What are we gonna do about it?
The guy was nasty, and I was like, "I'm sorry, man. My brakes failed." And I got very lucky that night because we didn't call the cops, and I drove home. I pulled into my driveway, and before I could turn my car off, it turned itself off. Yeah. And,
bad sign.
And then the next day, I realized that the insurance card I had in my car was out of date. I still had insurance, but the card was
the
out
wrong
of date.
card. Yeah.
It was the wrong card. Yeah, I hadn't printed the new one yet, so I avoided a very bad situation, basically.
By not calling cops.
Yeah, and I gotta be honest, the guy was kind of, the way he was acting, I don't know if he didn't have insurance or if he didn't have a license or what. Like, it was just very sketchy situation. Like, he had friends pulling up and like they were like laughing at me. It was a very bizarre situation. I don't like, it was so weird.
Wow, this sounds like a TV show. What the fuck?
Yeah, right? It kind of does. I like, at that point, like, I think it was like midnight. Like, I called my mom. I was like, hey mom, I just crashed my car. And she's like, can you get home? And I was like, I'm going to try. And I was like, the guy standing outside my window, she was like, don't talk to him. Just come home.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I came home, and that happened, and now I have a mom van, and I've been happier ever since.
Hey, mom vans are cool.
I do not miss having a low-to-the-ground coupe.
Hey, he hit it!
Oh, Jprez got it?
He hit it!
Jprez is... Okay, we've been watching Jprez's live Guitar Hero 2. Hold on. There, now you guys can watch it as well. We've been watching Jprez speedrun Full Game FC Guitar Hero 2, and he actually did it.
He did it! Yo, whoever beats this, you're insane.
Wait, Alec, didn't you say there was a bet for this?
Yeah, if it
was under 8 hours.
Under 8 hours, I was gonna twerk oiled up on stream, but he did not get it.
He's a failure, is basically what I'm hearing here.
Missed opportunity.
That's insane. Yeah, you know what? Under 8.5 hours for a full game FC is that's definitely something.
Not even like the Guitar Hero 2 is a hard full game FC. That's up there. Top 5, perhaps. Guitar Hero 2 is
crazy.
What would you say that like tier list of full game FCs would be?
This is up
Warriors
there.
of Rock is probably 1.
Warriors of Rock,
Smash Hits,
Van Halen,
3.
GH3, and like I'd put
Smash
GH2.
Hits Van Halen.
I'd put GH2 in top 5.
I would say top 5 as well.
Top 5 easily. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Well, no, yeah, we said GH1 already. Yeah. So no, that's fucking hard.
Yeah, that's a super impressive accomplishment. Congratulations, Jprez.
Good job, Jprez. We're proud of you.
Good job, Jprez.
Sub 8 is definitely possible. He had some pretty devastating like silly misses, which happens.
So back to the talk about Guitar Hero instead of our fucking benders. So some interesting conversation happened between me and Kev and Jprez's chat. And we're talking about a more like speedrun type things for Guitar Hero, because like it's not really a thing that people have explored in, I guess like its lifetime. But we were thinking about like I've been talking about doing permadeath Guitar Hero Rocks the 80s full game FCs. Which
so if you miss, you have to restart.
Yeah, if you miss, basically it's like you play the game. Once you miss a note, you got to reset.
Dude, Guitar Hero 80s is diabolical. But you can't do it with that game.
Guitar Hero 80s Guitar Hero 80s is a game that's 2.5 hours long. So
yeah, you have to wait an hour and 45 to get to Ballroom Blitz where you're gonna miss.
Say there's 10 asterisks with that sentence.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's like if you get past Ballroom Blitz, then like I'm immediately missing.
It's not free.
I'm immediately missing and Only a Lad. As soon as Only a Lad starts,
just because
I'm missing in those triplets. I'm doing it. So the thing is, okay, so maybe something that's not as pants shittable as GH80s.
What is
I was
pants
thinking like a
shittable?
list of like Kev was saying like, yo, what about an abridged full series FC? The hardest songs of all the games in one run.
Oh,
A full series, a bridge full series.
But it can be done on Clone Hero.
Yeah, of
That's
course
the
you
thing.
have to.
You'd have to do it on Clone Hero, and it would probably have to be like one full chart, which I'll have to talk to Miscellany about because he's been making endless set lists recently. So I might have to ask. It's kind of akin to Rob GHH.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rob GHH was
hardest
doing that for
measures of the
individual
game.
games.
Yeah.
But I think all like top 5 or top 3 hardest songs in every single game in a one chart or in one go.
Oh, that's a crazy idea.
So
That's a really cool
cool
idea. I like
idea.
that.
I guess my question is, it's like, what are the hardest songs in each game? If we would rank them top 5, what's the hardest song to FC in each game?
Well, I have something
So
diabolical
top 5
before
for
that.
Guitar Hero 1, top 5 Guitar Hero 2, top 5 GH80s. You're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, go on, JP.
What if you're playing in Clone Hero for authenticity, make all the Guitar Hero 1 songs all strums.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
it wouldn't be the
call.
same. It wouldn't be the same type of
just,
accomplishment
like,
otherwise.
literally force everything. Force
That's a good
everything.
call.
I'm not even kidding. Like, just do it.
No, that's how it should be.
I think that's how it should be. But yeah,
It's
no,
still
that
way more
being said,
easy
in
on Clone Hero than it is on
GH1,
GH1.
I think my top 5 for GH1's got to be Texas Flood, Bark of the Moon, Cowboys, Triplet, and probably Get Ready to Rock. No, Triplet. Did I ever say Triplet?
You did.
Say triplet.
Okay, then Get Ready to Rock. I think that's the
I
5
might
for me.
swap out Cowboys from Hell with Decontrol, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the
I
thing
think I would
it's
do
like
that as well.
I think what
It's so hard because Guitar Hero 1 is like a very individualized type of game. You can't just say, "Oh, this is the hardest one." It might be the hardest one for you. It really depends on your type of skill set and what you're decent at, and how well you can play Guitar Hero 1 because Guitar Hero 1 is such a unique
there are
game.
really good at Fired Up. You know, and a lot of
Yeah,
people
like
think
James
that-
can fire it up, but I think
every
that's
time.
I was gonna say like Fire It Up is bullshit for me. I hate playing that song.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
good
can
shit.
knock out Bark at the Moon. No question. So easy. That
Yeah,
song
that's
is
me
fucking
fired up,
easy.
so fair enough.
But and then there's people like Megapeng saying Texas Flood is my favorite chart in the game. I don't think so.
I mean,
No, it's-
I have seen that first try
I
during
mean, I
one of my
fucking
gauntlets.
hate
Just
that
saying.
chart, man.
Oh,
That shit
did
is
you
terrible.
Did you see what Bad Account posted, by the way?
I was gonna share that in
No.
here.
Yeah, look at this.
What is it?
It's so true.
That was us that night in Texas.
Yeah.
It actually was. We were,
It legitimately
we,
was.
We,
It was
we,
me.
were, we were drunk off the Eddie.
We were crossed off. We were crossed off the Eddie and the fucking Delta.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
It was me, Tyler, April, and Jake with Brennan with Megapeng, and the literal vibe was exactly like this. This shit was so funny, so funny to think about. No, okay, so yeah, going back, so that's like a solid 5. It's interchangeable between Cowboys from Hell and Decontrol. Okay, we could leave it be like that.
Sure.
Top 5 hardest in GH2. I think it's got to be like, yeah, it's got to be like Trogdor.
But-
Front door, sure.
Are we saying top 5 hardest on engine or top 5
because
hardest
Trogdor
that would be in
is
Clone Hero?
piss
Oh,
easy
top
in
top
Hero.
5
The
like
concern,
objective
right?
difficulty in Clone Hero. Objective difficulty. Because then
Alright, well,
that kind
Jordan obviously then.
obviously
for the
Jordan.
solo.
Probably Freebird. Probably.
No,
Just-
I won't put Freebird.
No, you don't think
Freebird-
so?
Freebird's
You only
not that hard.
Freebird's length.
top 5.
Freebird's
Freebird is
just
length.
stamina.
Okay, I'm thinking
And then-
institutionalized.
Institutionalized is really hard in my
personally.
opinion. That's a hard song.
All the solos
Like,
from Institutionalized make it up there. for
It's
sure.
kinda
I'm pretty good
brutal.
at it, but like I feel like that's a fair one. Jordan institutionalized Hangar 18.
Hanger 18.
Maybe
easy.
Hanger, maybe.
No, Hanger 18.
I would say Hangar 18 is harder than
Hager
institutionalized.
He's kind
for
of
sure.
fucked up.
Like that song is also kind of like, but at least it's like 6 minutes, and then the solos are really fast.
Are
Like,
we
it's
counting
fucked.
extra? Are we counting 360 songs too? Like Beast in the Harlot potentially?
Yeah, we could. Well, we could count 360, but I don't
Beast in
think
the
there's-
Harlot's
well-
a one-section song though.
It is. It's
It
just
could
a
be
solo.
Beast in the
It
Harlot.
is, and if you play it on Clone Hero, it's not that bad.
I think
You
it,
can
yeah,
just strum
dude,
through
on
the
Clone
entire
Hero.
thing.
Ooh, I just got an exchange of information from the sheriff I talked to. I get all the information now in this PDF. I'm gonna read all about it. 32 kilobytes.
Read it out loud. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, that's a lot of kills.
Including all their information.
Yeah.
Personal history.
Okay.
And their router
Make sure my
password.
bleep button's working. Okay, bleep is working. Maybe not for you guys. Maybe you guys didn't hear it, but my fucking audio recording did. So.
Listen, if anything sensitive gets through, then you can just fucking edit it and post.
But he doesn't want to edit this one.
This officer has the same first name as me.
Whoa.
Hello, fellow Jake.
Yep.
Do you agree that I got fucked over? No, bro.
From
okay.
one Jake to another.
I got your names, bitch. I got your names. I know your address.
Yippee!
I know your insurance company, and your phone number, and your date of birth. I got everything I need.
Read it out loud.
I'd say you won.
I won't be doing that.
You won the game.
I won't be doing that.
Damn.
I will be looking up their address though, just so I can see. Just to see.
Go.
I can't do anything about it. Just
take a peek. You know.
Just curious. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, what a way to start off year 2. Am I right?
Maybe I'll use their phone number to sign up for like the Nickelback text newsletter. Who's to say? I won't be doing any of that. I'm joking.
Yeah, totally.
I don't want to dwell on this. I just want this part of the shit to be over with. I don't want to fucking deal with police. I don't want to deal with insurance. This shit sucks. I hate it. Moving on.
I just want this to be over. It's like season 5 of Fortnite Festival.
Yeah.
Hey,
Snoop Dogg, save us.
2 weeks.
Deliver us.
Is going to save us.
Yeah,
I hope
so.
Bro, I just
I hope so.
Yeah, no, I'm happy that the last 2 weeks of drops have been very good. I knew this was coming. We have a week of mid, or not a week, a month of mid, and 3 song drops.
Why is this like a frequent occurrence now? It's been 2 seasons in a row where we just have a month of mid.
What I'm thinking is that these months of mid is going to all make sense next season.
I hope so.
That's cope.
That is so cope. But I also try to find the positive in every single week. And if there's no positive, which it's very rare that there's no positive, I think the first time in the entirety of the game, I just completely missed it because I was just like, I'm tired and this is not worth it. It is the first time that happened was like 2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks ago.
That was the Dynamite week.
Yeah, it was the Dynamite week with Pump Up the Jam and fucking, what's that other song? I don't even know.
Who cares?
I don't even know the other. I completely forgot the other song. But yeah, that was like the one time in the entirety of festival being out that I was just like, one, I was super tired. I only got like 3 hours of sleep. But then I was just like, it would not be worth it to just scrape it together and play it this morning because I usually play the songs early every morning. And that day I was just like, nope. And also I had Jprez over, so we're doing some stuff.
You have reasons.
Yeah, that being said, man, like, I'm hoping that OG season, there's a reason for all that mid in season 5 or season 4 and 5. I don't know. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on all that, unless we've spoken enough about it, which, like, I get it.
I think that this season was just too long. I think that that's the main problem with it. Like, this is the longest season we've ever had, and not only that, but like, we've talked about it multiple times. The fact that Karol G had got a few songs, had her event, and then radio silence, and it's like, what's the point of having an icon if you're not gonna, you're like, come on, it's just weird.
Yeah, the only season that really felt like it was really good with its icon was Metallica, because we got a very, very different stage. It looked different from all the other stages. It looked very much more themed like a metal sort of. Everything was all fiery and gross. The whole thing looked like an engine, like from Fuel. We got like 14 different Metallica tracks. We had the concert. It was all very cool. Every other season so far has felt no hit the lights, but maybe in the future.
Yeah,
who's to say? We got another Billie Eilish song recently, 2 weeks ago, a week ago.
Yeah.
I forget.
Yeah, we got
Bury Your Friend.
Yeah, Bury Your Friend. Which I'm surprised.
So that's the first time there's ever been a song from a former icon after their season was over. So the options.
I wonder why they couldn't get Birds of a Feather. I can't stop hearing that song. And I was just like, where is it? Where's that? I guess we got Bury Your Friend. Because, like, that's one of the songs that I was like, why is this not in her season? That's another big one. Yeah, that's a song that I know of Billie Eilish. I don't even really know much about her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean, once the season's over, I don't expect things to get, like super sick, like, right away. I do think, like, the next couple, I think next week, or this week and next week's drops are going to be really good. They got to be.
Hope so.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. We might not even get drops next week. Think about that. because the last few season crossovers, right? They've waited till the season update. Next week's season update is on a Saturday. So it depends on if they drop songs for 2 days, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah, if it's 2 days, sure they would.
Maybe. But
Well,
maybe there's something
actually,
they want to do
hold
with the update too.
Wait.
Yeah,
You're talking
never
about
mind.
November
Hold on.
2nd, right? November 2nd?
Actually, yeah.
Next week might be the last drop of this season. We don't know. By the
Yeah,
time
the
this
more I
episode's
think about
out,
it, the more that makes sense.
that might be the case. We don't know yet.
Yeah, they could just delay it
So-
till that Saturday.
And if that's the case, that means that this would be the last Fortnite Mares song drop this week.
Okay,
Which
yeah,
means-
go in expecting that this next week, like after this episode airs on Wednesday. Yeah, whatever
So
it
does
was
that
said
mean Thriller?
yesterday. I mean,
Thriller?
Hey, wait. Hold on now. Is Thursday Halloween?
No.
not this Thursday, next Thursday.
No.
Yeah,
The
next Thursday is
after
Halloween. Okay.
is.
Dude, if it's a song drop on Halloween, they gotta do something for that. They
They
gotta.
have to.
I would
They,
hope
They
so.
gotta.
they really have to.
on the
because
day.
otherwise- I think
But
a lot
And
of
then we
people
get,
don't
and then we get
disappoint.
and then we get fucking Snoop next week. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
That would mean 2 song drops that week, though.
Fuck
because
it.
They're gonna.
It's
They're
happened before.
gonna give us.
Listen,
They're gonna
they-
give us Snoop Dogg the day of. They're just going to. There's no way.
You
they
know
don't
what
give us
else we got
Saturday.
on a Saturday and a surprise drop? September.
September.
True.
We got September on a surprise Saturday. So they had to
It's
do
not
something for
unprecedented.
Halloween. I think
just rare.
Halloween is gonna have Monster Mash, like just for the fucking.
Dude, the emote's back in the shop. Monster.
Yeah,
I
it's
bought the
gonna.
Monster
Yeah,
Mash
Monster
emote.
Mash is
That's
back.
true, that's
Like
true.
it's gonna be a jam track. It will be
I
a
want
It
jam
should
track.
be. I hope it is.
It
I
should.
want it.
I
don't
want
think
Thriller really
Dude,
bad.
Okay.
if they can get
Yeah.
Michael Jackson in the game, bro,
Realistically,
that's
I think it's gonna be Monster Mash. I hope it's Thriller by Michael Jackson. I'll rip my arms
why
off.
not both? Why not both?
If it's both, then I'm ripping my dick off.
Whoa.
I'm doing it.
You heard it here first, folks. Clip it and ship it.
Yep. If it's both, yeah, it has to be
Add
both.
ours on it.
There's already
Yeah,
been
bro,
a couple of ones in this episode. Let's be real. I mean,
Oh yeah.
JP earlier, as soon as he said, I was gonna rear end him. Nothing could stop it. Here goes. Or
See,
whatever
I
the
didn't
hell
even
he
notice
said.
that, but you're the king of this, so I'm not surprised that you noticed it.
I instantly was like, "Oh, Lore Hero out of context is gonna love that one."
It's okay.
Terminal
We
brain rot.
love clip farming offline. We love that
True.
shit.
We do. It is
Dude,
funny.
we clip farmed IRL. Nobody was even there to
Yeah,
see
no,
it.
we literally clip farm IRL.
did.
It's low key
It's
embarrassing, but
It's
honestly,
part of our
who cares?
brains, part of our
Who
psyche.
cares? You got the A. You know what I mean?
The A.
The
Capital A.
A. Capital A. It happens. Yeah. So anyway, thanks Jake for introducing me to My Retro TVs. I'm addicted to
Yeah,
watching.
I saw that
My
link when I
retro
went in live
TVs.
chat.
Yeah,
too.
back in our
Yeah.
on our channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool site. I've known about
Yeah,
that for a
my
few
retro-
years now. There's a surprising amount of content on that website.
Yeah, no,
Thousands
I
and
just
thousands
I went
of
to like
different
the.
videos.
I think I was just cruising around one night in 2004, like an hour straight, and I was like, "What happened?
Sounds fun.
What
You're
happened?"
just prepping
Dude.
for OG season, dude. I love
I know,
it.
I really
Yeah.
am.
Dude, I did my own damn OG stream. I went back to 2008. That shit was fun.
Yes.
That shit was so cool. IFC
Congrats on your
Paradise City
Paradise
first
City.
try.
Yeah, yep. Congrats.
So
Was he
you
using
guys-
an Xbox Live Vision
You guys
camera?
didn't see the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was using this guy, Xbox Live Vision camera. I got
Those
this
things
thing
are-
many years ago.
I think they're
What?
low key nice. They're low key nice for the price too.
Listen, you can make this thing look fine. I intentionally
Yeah.
made it look bad. It looks
Oh,
okay. If I
dude.
would hook this up and it would actually use the recommended,
what people don't know
it's
about that is that it
480p,
has
it'd
an
be fine.
adjustable focus.
it does.
You
This
can
thing
turn it.
rotates. You
It is
won't
an
be able to really
adjustable
tell, but
focus.
this rotates. And I made it slightly out of focus, and I lowered the resolution. It's a 480p camera. It's like 640 by 40p, and I brought it down to 320 by 240, and I made it run at 10 FPS. I did have it at 5. But it was a little bit too illegible, so I put it to 10.
Some of my earliest content doing split screen was with the Xbox Live Vision camera.
Really?
Wow.
That's
When I
sick.
figured out OBS split screen, and I had a decent PC
It's
build.
actually kind of goated. It's fine.
It's a really solid camera, and you can get it for like
Especially if you just do
$10
hand cam.
online.
Like if you had a hand cam like in the corner or whatever, like you won't even
Yeah.
notice the bad resolution.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
it's
no,
already
you
smaller
won't
in
notice
in
that
in
shit
the
at
screen.
all. It's just nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're looking for a cheap ass webcam, go for it. There you go.
Or any number of things. Get a Logitech C920 something or else. It's
Have
way
fun
better.
finding-
Just don't use the mic on
You know what?
that thing.
How
Don't
much?
do it.
How
No.
much? How much
No
is
mic
a
on this thing.
C920 in 2024? Well, let's go
I
look.
don't know. Probably cheap as
C920
shit.
on eBay. How much are people selling it for? $40. Ain't worth it. Not worth it. Not worth 40. That shit's worth 20.
Literally what this is back here for my drone streams right now until I get a better one, as it's just hovering above me.
Yeah, it's just kind of there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm using my old phone.
Hey, that works though.
It works very well. I had
you can get one of these for cheap. Go for it.
Oh, I have that same stand.
Yeah, this one. I use it for.
It's a good stand. It's a good stand. I have the phone attached.
I used it exactly twice.
Yeah, the I remember you bought me a Logitech Brio. I think I still have it.
That thing was definitely something.
On this thing. I think there's a C922, something like that. It's
I hate
those.
It's right here.
Those ones are butt cheeks. I hate this.
Oh, one of those.
It's USB-C, and I used to have the issue with it where it would just flash green on the screen for no reason because it didn't have enough power. It didn't have enough power.
Oh, dude, your PC was a dinosaur.
My PC, dude,
JP's
I had a battle station. My case was way too big. Like,
I got that thing. He had a fucking AMD Athlon in that bitch. Oh, that shit was crazy.
It was really bad, dude. Do you remember how back in like 2017 how loud my fucking heatsink fan was that it would get picked up on my mic?
Believe me, man.
Jesus.
What was it? We'd be lucky to get 500 FPS on fucking Clone Hero, because then if we started recording, then it would jump down to 150. And it would just stay there. 200.
My setup was so bad. I had that TCL TV, and then Will came over, and Will was like, "Oh, you have a ton of input lag," and I was like, "What?" Like, I had no idea I had input lag. I just adapted to it. I didn't
turn on game mode. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, Alec was the one that was like, "Dude, if you can't afford a nice monitor," he was like, "Just get a TV," and I was like, "Okay, I'll get a TV." I listened.
I mean, yeah, it once you put on game mode, it's like whatever. Not that bad.
Yeah, well, you guys still FC. You got the triple WTF song FC on that TV.
We did.
Yeah,
that was legendary.
That's a good video. That's a good video.
That was like super early on. It's like a vintage FC at this point.
And that was in my bedroom. We had that shit packed out. Like, my bedroom was not big. That's not a big room.
Yeah.
Like, there was like 4 people on the bed. It was crazy. Oh man, those are good times. That was fun.
It was.
We were like in our early 20s at that point, you know, and now we're old. I'm gonna be next episode. I'm gonna be 29 in 7 days.
Shoot.
Holy shit!
Yeah, time flies.
You young man.
I don't think I look that old. I don't know. I feel I look like I'm in my mid-20s. Well, the beard kind of helped a lot. Instead of having a baby face, like, it definitely helped with the look, you know.
Yeah, you look good with a beard. It fits you.
I appreciate it.
Fits your face. It fills your face out nicely, and it gives you a nice frame.
Well, what's interesting is, like, I couldn't grow a beard like this until, like, I started like eating better and like working out and stuff. Like, once I got healthy, like, I could actually grow in, and I was like, wow, you really are what you eat. That's crazy. I guess I've been eating hair.
I gotta learn.
In that case.
I eat hair. Yeah, I am what I eat. I have hair now.
I eat hair. I grow hair.
It's crazy, guys. You got to try this.
This is how you fix business. Just eat
all right.
hair.
Here's how we derail the conversation. So we're talking about what we eat, and I was on eBay looking at things, and I go back into my recommendations, and I see 2004 Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
Oh my god!
For $155.
Oh, this bottle is struggling.
I mean, look,
it is struggling.
This is just a weekly update from people who need to know about soft drinks on eBay, out of date soft drinks. It's very interesting stuff. This is some riveting, groundbreaking stuff.
$155, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Crystal Pepsi on eBay. There's still
there's still 40 plus people watching the vault. There's still many people watching it.
Look at this Crystal Pepsi. That shit's not crystal anymore.
Oh my god. It's supposed to be clear, guys. That liquid's supposed to be clear.
Some of them are clear. So they have the ones from 2017. The whole reason that Crystal Pepsi was brought back is because of LA Beast. Shout out to fucking LA Beast. I love LA Beast. He's the only YouTuber that I watch that it feels like I'm still in 2007. I swear to God.
Oh yeah.
He's amazing.
For sure. What the fuck happened to this soda, man?
We gotta buy it. It's only $50.
Dude, Crystal Pepsi was good. Crystal Pepsi.
It's in North Carolina.
No,
easy.
No. Yeah, Jason's got to meet up with this guy. Let's go.
Roanoke
Different
Rapids.
deals, all at Steels.
I swear to God, Crystal Pepsi. I thought it tasted better than regular Pepsi. I thought it was better.
I had it once, and I was
Pepsi's fucking sucks. Coke
I
for
was
life.
CZ.
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 Don't make me go get one. I will.
I'm
I'll
so
be
full
so
of
chill
CZ.
over here just drinking my water.
Yeah, I got water.
Fuck that shit.
I had a
It's
Sprite
probably the right
yesterday.
color too.
I had a Sprite. It was good.
Congrats.
That was a family's.
I got me my polar seltzer, black cherry.
Yeah, I gotta get more seltzer cans. I'm always lazy and I don't want to get like a bunch of boxes. You know, I always
Year
get like
2
one.
of Lore Hero is about hydration.
Yeah,
That's right.
Hydration.
If you go back
water,
to like the
folks.
first few episodes and then look at this now, it's like a completely different podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We just talk now. We don't have to like stay on topic. It just works.
I mean,
This is what
a
podcast should
lot's
be.
changed. A lot has changed, right? You know, like right now we're in downtime. This kind of episode makes sense. 2 weeks from now, we're gonna have so much to yap about.
Oh,
Like
yes.
this is very.
I might
much-
actually play the game again.
Yeah,
I
this
might
is-
open Fortnite. That would be crazy.
Especially
Carol
because
G.
it's going to be Saturday. It's going to be Saturday update. We record
Carol G got
Sunday.
done dirty.
It's going to be fresh.
You know what? I'm gonna open
Yeah.
up Fortnite.
Oh my god.
We're podcasting. You can't be
Rose is
playing
gonna play.
I'm
Fortnite.
kidding. I'm not opening up Fortnite. I'm just kidding.
He's opening it. He's a fucking liar.
He's definitely.
No,
doing
I'm
it.
not. I'm not opening it.
Look at that
Can you
face.
see the
He's
re-
opening
Can you
it.
see the reflection
Why
of my
does,
glasses?
why does it say Acai 28 open Fortnite? Why does it
That's
say you're
the-
on
No,
Not
what was
games?
it? What was it? Emma installed Fortnite on Steam.
Yes.
She got the overlay.
Dude, that's
And
it.
she could right click and hit the uninstall button. I was like, that sucks. That
I love it.
sucks.
I
That
think the banner
sucks
was
so
like
much.
her banner was like Tim Sweeney or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
low, like JPEG artifacted Tim Sweeney.
Oh yeah, no, you know what? This Crab Rangoon shirt, this is like the lowest resolution picture of a Crab Rangoon.
That
Ever.
makes it better.
It
You
is
can't even
makes it
tell
better.
on camera.
I know Olivia
It looks
got
fine
this
for
off-
us.
Olivia got this
Yeah.
off at Temu for like $3 or something.
Oh my god.
Temu. Have you guys been getting
$3?
Temu ads for excavator?
What?
Oh,
Excavator.
what?
Lore
I've
Hero
been getting
Excavator?
ads-
Like
I've
the
been
Lore
getting
Hero
ads
Mobile?
for a Temu excavator, bro. Let's see if I can get one up. It was on fucking Snapchat when I was looking at somebody's story earlier.
I just love that crab rangoon, like from here, kind of
First
looks like
one,
a starfish.
Temu
It looks
excavator.
like a starfish.
They're
We
talking
buying
about
excavators?
excavators. This
Oh my
is a Temu
God.
ad. 30% off the excavator on Temu.
Hey, you
How
know
much
what?
is
You
it
should get it.
normally? Holy crap.
Don't buy that shit off Temu.
No, you
That
should.
That will
shit's
kill
sped up
you.
to hell.
No, you
It's
should get
tiny
a.
as well.
You should get it painted black and red
Why?
for Lore Hero. Lore Hero Excavator.
Lore
The Lore
Hero.
excavator.
Oh,
Should I-
we're excavating the lore.
Yes.
I'm gonna click on this ad.
True.
I'm gonna click on this ad and I'm gonna see the price. Shop now. I'm gonna get this ad for the rest of my life at this
Watch
point
it be
now.
$2.99.99.
What the fuck is this? Oh, I get a deal. It's on the
Oh, you get
spinner.
to spin the
Oh,
wheel.
spin it, dude! You're gonna win.
What did I get? What did I get?
Oh!
Oh, I get one more chance. I thought it was at the
Do
100%
it!
off. I
Do
get one
it!
more chance. Okay, I gotta spin.
it,
I
do
gotta
it, do
spin.
it.
Let's do it again. Spin. Oh, try your last chance. There we go.
Oh.
Oh! Wait! It went back.
Yeah, it went
100%
back!
off. I got something for free. You got the best
go.
price.
Yeah!
I bought the excavator. Get in the
Let's
app. I have to
fucking
download the app.
go.
I'm not downloading. I'm sorry. I'm not downloading the app.
Pussy.
You're not gonna give me that way.
You're a pussy.
I just want to see the price of the excavator, man. Save $815. I have to download the app to see the goddamn price. I'm not doing it. Sorry, I'm not gonna do it to look up the mini hydraulic excavator price. I'll look it up
Temu's
online
like
though.
the TikTok of like shopping the apps.
Yeah, it's
Even
the
though
TikTok
has
shop.
on
That
it,
TikTok
yeah.
shop. The TikTok shop wants to be.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
In terms of like popularity, shop like a billionaire.
Jesus Christ.
What a
Well, thank
stupid
you.
fucking tagline, by the way.
No, thank you.
Oh.
Do you
I'll
think
just
Elon
shop.
Musk shops on Temu?
No, he shops on X, bro. Everything's on X. He shops on X.
It's the everything app.
The everything
after
app.
all.
Everything. You
Yeah.
can like
Everything app.
post videos.
And-
posts.
Yeah,
You
dude,
can write posts.
Chad
You can write
has
articles.
been streaming on it in the morning, and he has a chat
Chad
now.
streams X. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Chad
Yeah,
streams on
you
X.
go- Yeah, my boy
he
Chad.
he did it as an experiment. He was like, I just wanted to see what would happen. You know?
Legitimately, how is that working for him?
He gets like only a couple of viewers. Nobody talks in the chat. I think he's just doing it because he can. He has a blue check mark. You know.
$5,000, by the way, for the excavator. Plus.
Oh, that's not
Some are
bad.
8,000. How am I gonna get that shipped to my
That's
house?
more than the Guitar Hero arcade cabinet.
It
Yeah.
is. I would much rather have that
Yeah.
though. That's way cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, streaming on X. I've seen a few people do the live streams on X. I don't
X.
think they do
The
very well
everything
because
app.
who goes to the everything app to go watch live streams? I don't.
And there's no way to monetize it as far as I know either. So
I don't know, not outside of regular like Twitter, like paying for blue and then getting, I guess, engagement farming numbers for your money.
Yeah.
It kind of doesn't work really unless you have 100,000 likes on a tweet or whatever. I don't know.
It's pretty gross.
Impressions.
Twitter's just good for shit posting right now. It really is.
It is.
I use it for business and shit posting. I gotta post a picture of a bunch of guitars in the dishwasher. That's like the next big hit. I gotta post.
Oh,
And then
what was it?
I posted the Boom Whacker video.
I was like, I just completely jacked it because JP put the link. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I
Dude,
don't care, dude.
You deleted your comment too. I was like,
No, what comment?
Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
I don't know what comment you're talking about, bro. I didn't say shit.
Bro freebooted me. I was like, oh, this is what it feels like to get freebooted.
I don't care.
Insane.
I don't care.
It'd be your closest
we're
homies.
We're freebooting off this poor woman.
Her name is Miss Melody Jenkins.
Miss
Follow
Melody
her on TikTok. She's talented.
There you go. You give proper credits. We're all good here.
Yeah, Miss Melody Jenkins.
Yeah.
I charted that like a while ago. That was
like
Jason's
a year
idea.
ago.
That was actually
That was your idea. Jason sent me that, and he was like, "Dude, you can get mad views," and I did it. I got no views when I did it. It sucked.
Yo,
I posted it. It's doing pretty good right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go.
Mine did decent with it.
Yeah,
it was okay.
You were in the video, but dude, Alec just went like full lazy.
No, I
and
just
posted like
went,
a caption at the top.
I took the video that I made for Twitter and I just cropped it down. Like, I don't know, man.
Sometimes, okay, dude, if it works, it works.
Sometimes you just want to do that. I don't know. I feel like that's what it's like for me.
You can do that on TikTok. You can do that on TikTok. That's the thing. Like, you don't.
And X.
Like,
yeah, X. Instagram Reels. How about Threads? Who uses Threads?
I don't know anybody who uses Threads. I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
That was a flash in the pan.
I've never seen hey, check this out on Threads. I've never.
They tried.
Never.
I see that a lot on Facebook if you're showing Facebook on the app.
On Instagram, they show you
Listen, I scroll Marketplace frequently. Okay, give me a break.
True.
And then I just go to the regular feed. I'm on Facebook Marketplace all the damn time. I always got to find the deals. There's a rare Xbox Special Edition Halo console right now, $150. Just listed.
Ooh.
It's original Xbox. It's blue or green. Dumbass. $150. Not bad. Not bad.
Whatever.
And he just cleaned it too. You can see the Clorox wipes in the back.
Xbox console? Did you guys see that? Another Steph JMA got FC'd. Another one.
Wait, what?
Steph got it with the solo buttons.
Okay, wait, I didn't know that.
We have to talk about this. He holds down the blue button.
Menace once again.
Yeah. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
You just anchored some blue.
This is beautiful.
Holding down
right here.
blue.
Absolute cinema.
Holding the blue?
Dude,
these are cinema.
He could totally FC the whole song like this. He could get first ever full song
little
like this.
Steph Glaze session for a second. He watches the all taps FC of the Pulse and the Maggots outro as the most impressive tapping that I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Agreed.
That is like the best tapping clip I have seen in recent
How the fuck does this work if you're holding blue?
Yeah,
so,
no, but like,
is it pro-key logic?
There's some sort of
keys?
logic with solo buttons, and I think the first time I ever saw holding down blue for Jam A was a Mazegeek video, from like 2016, I believe, and I don't really remember the reasoning for it. It was probably some pro-key logic bullshit that's going on, but you can anchor higher notes on with solo buttons. So it's
I did
kind of
not
insane.
know that.
It is fucking insane.
I didn't know
that is
yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the Mazegeek video. I don't know if he unlisted
That's
it
crazy.
or something.
I think that Steph could legit like get the.
Oh yeah, here you go. I don't know if there's
the full song.
I just keep rewatching this.
Yeah, it's fucked
that's
up, right?
insane to me.
Like you gotta pay attention to the way he's doing it too, because he's just like he's kind of treating it as if he was anchoring green and he's just tapping everything else.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That's what it's looking like. It's almost like a fucked up Through the Fire and Flames intro.
Oh, it was in 2014. This was a decade ago.
Piano,
bro. This is a decade ago. Yeah,
that's insane. Again, another thing I've never seen. This is fucked up.
I remember
he's already anchoring blue in the beginning too. That's crazy.
Immediately.
And he's playing the guitar piano style.
For some reason, solo buttons you can just do that. You can just hold higher notes.
I learned something new today about engines.
Oh man, the comments we got Plamato, Nuno, Nolan,
all the regular. All the regulars.
Finger Quick, Daniel Wolf. Shout out to Daniel Wolf. Spunky.
Daisied.
I remember for a short amount of time that Mazegeek wanted to go for like some first evers on guitar using keys. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a look at chiasm. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing, man? And this isn't like 27. This is like in 2017.
People probably don't understand that, like, Mazegeek, like, how much of an anomaly Mazegeek is as a player, because he, like, just was good at everything. Like, not just drums. Like, he excelled at drums, but he was good at everything. And that skill transferred over to real instruments, because if you watch his fucking KO Trope medley, he can shred. It's insane. And play keys. And play drums. The dude's just really talented.
Yeah.
Really talented guy. We're like...
I feel like...
It's just crazy to have people like this in our community, like just very multi-talented people, you know?
You know what though? That's like, I feel like everybody that gets to the top of the rhythm game scene is kind of like that. We all have some sort of like latent abilities that come out, and it's not just necessarily in that rhythm game space, right? Like we all have some pretty crazy talents here. Look at Alec. Look at what you do, JP, with your freaking guitars. Look at Moose with his technical issues, and then like being able to like fix stuff up in his technical know-how, right? Like,
speaking of all this and JP building guitars, I have something to share. Be right back.
Boy.
Oh, do it.
You know what this is, JP?
Oh,
I don't know. It's just one of those things that I feel like.
I don't know.
It's one of those things that I feel like the people who get to the top, it's not necessarily just because they like are busting their ass at like grinding over and over and over again. A lot of these people are just fucking great, and it's worth
I know what
celebrating them
about now.
You know?
He got it. I enabled him to get a 3D printer.
It's so over for me. I got a 3D printer.
He got it.
I got a 3D printer.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
So Jake is going to be the only other person that will have full access to my model database, which is not something that is very easily given, and he's going to have all of it. Because
I'm your one and only one-stop shop for verified 760 creations, partnered 3D printed guitars.
Well, it's like I trust Jake. I know that he won't sell shit. Like, I'm sorry.
No.
That's the truth. He won't.
I take pride in my work. Steph can attest.
Yes. Not that other people don't take pride in their work. It's just like, people ask me all the time, like, how come you don't offer your models and stuff? I'm like, because I don't trust this community, and people are just gonna sell them.
It's scary.
I don't trust them. I'm sorry.
You don't want to give it up.
No, like, dude, you know what's funny is that, you know how FAC made the Riffmaster pickguards? One of the first comments that he got was literally STL, which is like the...
No, fuck you. No, I own this. I made this. I'm going to profit off of it. You can't.
Yeah.
You can buy one, though.
Somebody asked me if somebody came into my chat and was like, hey, do you have the faceplate models public? I was like, no, sorry, man. You know, I answered nicely. I was like, I'm sorry I don't share them. He's like, okay, I'm just going to make my own and then share it for free.
Yeah.
And I was like,
no, that's how you...
Fine. I'm like, you should do that.
You know, what is it? The guy who pops out of the group
exactly,
just
like
goes like that.
Thumbs up. Yeah, and just like
go for it.
But
no, like for real.
Speaking of printing, I had said on Twitter this past week that strumbars are coming soon, and it has started.
Let's go! No, best strumbars I've ever felt.
This is all strumbars.
I've tried many a strumbar. There's not any that come close, in my opinion. There's literally not any of them that come close, and I've tried many a strumbar. This is the benefit. I'm not trying to shun people. This is the benefit being good at the game and a guitar modder, because like I can just play and know it works. Like, it's a really big benefit for me to be able to play something and be like, yeah, this doesn't feel that good, or play something and be like, this feels really good, you know, and then have other people try it, like Alec or Jake or whoever, and like
verify what you're feeling is correct.
Well, there was a meetup that we did in 2022 in Maine, and I brought one of my printers with me, and
you made that Explorer.
Yeah, I made that Explorer. I kept printing frets for Alec until he liked the travel distance, so I would adjust them and then print a new set, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, these are
I remember
good,
Randy
you know?
just absolutely beasting GH2 with it, because I brought my RGH. I was like, Randy, you gotta try this. You gotta try GH2. And he was just hitting obscene shit with that Explorer.
Oh, hey, Chris Vance can see the live chat. He just wrote in it.
yeah, I'm seeing that now. I didn't realize that our new live chat channel that we made also has all the previous guests.
just
apologies
leave him in there. just leave him in there. He earned it.
Chris, we miss you, man. Hope you've been well.
That's hilarious,
bro. Yeah, no.
I mean, it's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, I have tried like many a custom strum bar, and I think Well, a lot of them come close. It's just I think the ones that because I basically had worked with JP essentially to make them like make them good.
Like Alec's always been the main consultant, so to speak, where I would just send him stuff and be like, all right, what do you think of this? And he'd be like, oh, it's all right. I'd be like, all right, I'll send you another guitar next week, and you can tell me what you think of that one.
This all dates back to like 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago, actually. Like, it was almost like 4 years ago that we were just kind of working, being like, what can we do to actually make this shit feel good? Because like I didn't think it would actually get anywhere. Well, I mean, I thought we were still like years away, and then y'all figured out low profile for mech switches, mech frets, low profile with that, and then the right model. And I think even to this day, like that's still something that's evolving. The way that the frets sit on, or the way that the frets sit on the
it's always
switches.
changing.
Always.
I feel like JP has gone through like a dozen different fret designs with different ways to like decrease blocking and different fret switches.
Yeah. Well, like I've been through like in terms of like the travel distance stuff. I've been through like first it was the ball bearings, and the ball bearings are a problem because the stem couldn't press down straight; it would be angled, and then you get fret flickering. Right, that was a huge issue. And then I started printing these little shims. That was a pain in the ass.
Most of my guitars are still shimmed.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass because it's a small print, and if they break inside, then your switch is jammed.
You got to take that shit all the way apart.
So now it's the stopper plate, and the stopper plate is by far the best because the frets can't like rock around really anymore. It's great. It works very, very well.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's just a 3D printed part that goes on top of the PCB that surrounds the switches. Don't have to fuck around with the switches because before you had to take apart the switch, you had to open them up, put the ball bearing in there, or put the shim in there. But now it's just you solder it in and you're good to go. You just put the little plate
so much
on
faster,
and you're fine.
And then I use the gator in switches now because I just think I think that they feel better, right? I'm the only one using them as far as I'm aware. I think Fack said he was gonna try them and see how they feel, but yeah, I like that might be something that people don't realize is that like on my guitars, like the revision history is really bad because I just change shit all the time. Like there's no like like I could like make one batch 1 week and then the next week it'll have like adjusted parts in it and stuff, and it's like so that's why when people have stuff go wrong and their guitar's like a year old, I'm like, just send it to me. I'm gonna replace everything because I don't know what's in your guitar. I have no idea.
Yeah, the hindsight always being 2020. You'd always want to, oh, I changed this. This is a different model number now. I'm gonna write it somewhere on the board, or I'm gonna have to like notate it somewhere in the customer list or whatever that has this part and that part and that.
Well, that's the thing with Santroller now too, because you have the customer build, right? You have the customer build that you give people, so they have a much easier time configuring their guitar. It's great, but you have to have standardization now because. Like if you don't have the same pins for everything and you send somebody a guitar, it's like, oh, my orange and blue fret are reversed because the pinout on this board isn't from this one. And I have to tell people... the
default Santroller bindings won't be accurate for whatever model that they have.
I have to tell people to use regular Santroller if their order number is below a certain amount because it's before I started rolling out the new boards with...
won't work.
Yeah, and it's hard to keep up with. It's like, it's tough, like... Yeah, because we moved on from Guitar Configurator to Santroller, and Santroller.
I was going to say that the remedy for that is that you could still use presets. You know what I mean? Like you just send on the preset, or whatever, or just like have the presets on your web page if that's something that you want to do. I find that super duper like.
Well, that's what Noise does.
I was gonna say that because I was having like some over tapping problems on Festival. Using my Electrical Mods guitar, and I think there's like a recent massive update to Santroller that kind of changes the way that the guitar is like, it changed the way like debounce works. I feel like,
he
absolutely changed the way that debounce works. It's way more effective now, and I don't have to set debounce to obscene amounts to see any results. Like I could just set it to like 3 or 4, and I get the debounce results that I want. Whereas before, like I would have to set it to like 8 or 9. But like now, it's also super cursed because now when you whammy, the little value that goes up and down, it's no longer 60 hertz. It's actually uncapped FPS. So it's like shockingly smooth when you see it go up and down. I don't know. I saw that and I was like, oh,
within Santroller, like the number
within
that's
Santroller itself.
The whammy.
It updates at like
it's
uncapped.
It's very very smooth now.
Very smooth.
I noticed that recently. It's a great program. Great program. I mean, I kind of still can't believe that it exists in a way as well.
How are we so blessed to have somebody like Sanjay on our side building all this shit for us? It's so nice.
like in order to get like the seller tool access, you have to pay 50 or more, dollars a month. I know for a fact that Noise pays more because he makes really good profit. Like, that's not a secret. Like, I'm not like, like he has.
Go look at his Etsy page. It tells you how many have sold.
Yeah, like Noise is a very generous guy. We wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for Santroller, and I think a lot of people don't realize that is that like, it's funny because when Sanjay was first making Guitar Configurator, this is when I first like kind of befriended like Fire Exit Man and Katana mods. Like it was just the three of us figuring shit out back in like COVID. Sanjay was already making Guitar Configurator, and like it would work with Arduino Pro Micros. Pico didn't even exist yet; it wasn't even a thing that existed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when it was actually an Arduino guitar.
Actually,
it was an
Arduino
guitar.
Like Leonardo.
Yeah, it started
like
with
Leonardo's.
It started with Leonardo's and
Unos.
Unos.
Yep.
That's what it started with, and so I was still making like modded Wii guitars, right? Like keeping them Wii.
Yeah.
And one day Katana was like, "JP, like when you gonna make like an Arduino guitar?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. Like I thought that."
Yeah, I was trying to push you to make just full Arduinos, and then that's when you made the Destroyer at the end of the year.
What's wrong with the RAFnet?
Then I tried it.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot, and like longevity wise, multi-platform, the potential and the goal was always bigger than just low latency jerk off the guitar. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It was way more than that.
This is what Santroller can do for you. This is a Wii port. I know you can't really see it that well. This is the V3 adapter from Retro Club Mods. Not sponsored, just a great product. This is an everything device. X, the everything app. V3, the everything adapter. You can put this shit anywhere. Literally anything.
I have a reference somewhere.
I have a second one that I'm using for drums. I wrote drums on it because there's a drums firmware for this as well. So you can plug in your MIDI device into this, and it essentially acts as a roll limitless, except for cheaper.
Wow.
So only real downside is that you have to have MIDI to USB instead of just straight MIDI out, like you can do with a regular roll limitless. But it's not that big of a deal. This thing's like $17, $18. I don't know. It's not that expensive.
Shit.
Anywhere, PS2, PS3, Wii, Xbox One, Xbox Series, Xbox 360, anywhere.
And you can use it for
It's phenomenal.
Yeah. It's nice. It's funny.
It's just mind-blowing to me that we have people in the community that have done all of this work. Everything you guys have said right here. And yet we still haven't seen a company, because PDP sure didn't do this. We haven't seen a company that's reached out to 760, Acai, anybody here, and gone, hey, want to give us some feedback?
Yeah, hey, you guys are doing a good job. We want to make a guitar. You can help us. What do you guys like? What do you guys like to see in a guitar? We're open to it.
Yeah, no, it's...
Just saying.
I've told you guys, like, Brian Bright liked one of my, like, blood red guitar that I made for King D. Like, he liked that post. Like,
really? That's a recent one, too.
Yeah, that dude knows that this stuff exists. He's very aware, and he's a veteran.
There was a while there, like probably earlier in the summer. No, it might have been last year. It was whenever we spoke to that one former developer on the Guitar Hero podcast who was selling all the stuff on eBay. I think Aaron. I posted a picture. Yeah, Aaron. I posted a picture of that prototype World Tour guitar with it was just a 360 Les Paul with like a slider bar on the outside of the neck. Posted a picture of that on Twitter, and that got Brian Bright, I think, to quote retweet it or repost it, and he gave like more in depth. Hey, it's X everything app. It's not a tweet anymore. It's a
Fuck
post.
yourself.
But what was I saying? Oh, he quote tweeted about it, and he gave more in depth like explanations about like the iterative process they had about making the World Tour slider bar work, and how I think he even shared other pictures and more insight. It was like Brian Bright is still like locked into the community in a way. Like he has stories to share. This is not the first time. Back when Call of Duty NX1 leaked out,
he truly loved the time in the game industry. Like his
for
time
sure,
in the industry,
it shows.
he was very, very passionate about that, and you don't really see that too often. I mean, like he's like
not in a public facing way.
Yeah, not in a public facing way, exactly. Just like anyone could see what he talks about and stuff like that. So, I mean,
yeah, because Brian Bright was with Neversoft, and he was later with Infinity Ward when Neversoft eventually folded into Infinity Ward, I believe.
Yeah, he's like he's very proud of Infinite Warfare Zombies.
Yeah,
he's very
part of Infinite Warfare
Zombies,
the head of
that whole team.
Also, earlier this year, Call of Duty NX1 leaked. That was like a canceled Call of Duty game that Neversoft was making. It was going to be a Neversoft Call of Duty game, and he was on Twitter when it finally leaked out. There's actually video like of the gameplay. He was like, "Oh, finally, I can talk about this. Yeah, this is real. We were making this. Blah blah blah." He was just giving all sorts of like different like behind the scenes lore about this game that never came out and people didn't really even know existed up until like very recently. It was very cool to see like the developer of this canceled game telling us about said canceled game on Twitter.
Yeah,
that's the thing that you don't really get access to.
I want to see canceled Guitar Hero
7.
GH7.
Phoenix.
Sure.
Guitar Hero 7.
Yo, Brian Bright, hit us up at Lore Hero or
no,
loreheropodcast
you know what? That
@gmail.com.
was Vicarious Visions, so I don't know. You know, I don't
feel like
know.
footage might exist.
That was Vicarious
Man.
Visions, which is a completely different set of devs. So who knows?
That's such a good idea right there. What Jake just said. Hey, if we could get any developers that want to give us some information, they want to anonymously give to share with the world.
Hey, any leakers out there, you can leak it to anonymously at loreheropodcast @gmail.com, and we will read it out anonymously on the show, and you'll stay anonymous because we don't know who the fuck you are.
Anonymous.
You're just going to be giving us information about cool Guitar Hero games or Rock Band games or whatever the fuck games you want to talk about. I don't know. Or fucking hardware. Hey, Red Octane folks, I want to know how the fuck you came up with the genius idea of building a Les Paul with pogo pins and why you chose pogo pins.
I have so many questions.
They didn't work,
Red Octane
but you fixed
hardware.
it later.
They did.
Dude, Red Octane was a fucking enigma with some of those things.
Dude,
you fixed it with the World Tour guitar.
I want to know why the May Flash guitar for PS2 exists, the wireless one with the flipped over frets. I want to know why.
Why'd you flip the frets?
I want to know why Weird Pauls, as we've called them, for the Wii exist.
Why do those exist? Why are the Wii guitars so different than 360 and PS3 in the first place? In general,
yeah, exactly. Like what happened there? You guys know what today is, by the way, in the Guitar Hero world? Guitar Hero Live is 9 years old today.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
October 20th. It is. It's the 9-year anniversary of Guitar Hero Live. Holy shit! 9 years, bro. Oh my god,
it's been that long.
9 years.
And then Rock Band 4's anniversary was a couple of days ago, actually, as well.
I missed that. That's October 6th.
Oh,
perfect. I missed that one
this
entirely.
is exactly what I wanted to see. This is exactly what I wanted to see in here. Look at that.
Boy.
Going to Facebook, boom.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
No way.
Yo.
The guitar in there.
4 in the back, too.
The guitar in that bundle, overstrummed an hour after I started playing.
Yeah, mine also overstrummed.
Those things fucking sucked. Those are the worst guitars.
Blue dick.
My fret stuck, I think, like a few days after having it.
I don't think I ever told you guys this. This is a good way to throw this in right here. I got a copy of GH Live early.
Oh, did you?
A few days early. They reached out on Twitter and they're like, "Hey, do you have a PlayStation?" This is the official Guitar Hero Twitter. I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Okay, cool. We're sending you a copy." I didn't have a PlayStation. I wouldn't have bought one.
I can get one.
I just basically was like, "Yeah, absolutely." I wouldn't have got one.
I
mean, honestly, I would have also said that if I'm gonna be real. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, no, I don't. Oh, never mind. See you later.
Yeah, like imagine.
I remember very vividly hopping on Skype.
Nice.
And screen sharing with UCOG and Jprez to show them the game early.
Cool.
And it's just like, that's such a wild thing that was 9 years ago. Oh.
Does it feel like it does it? Does not feel like that was 9 years
That reminds me of like JLC getting smash hits early and uploading videos, and it was like, and he had a really sketchy story about how he got the game early. He was like,
his friend worked at Best Buy or whatever.
They weren't supposed to sell it to me, but they sold it to me. Like,
he got Metallica early too. He got Metallica like a week early, and he got Smash Hits like 2 weeks early.
No, now I know how it feels to be on the other end. It's like I get to play the hard songs early before everybody else.
Yeah,
type shit.
It feels pretty good.
Dude,
I mean, like that's why I get people.
Who will remain
anonymous.
In,
you know.
Yeah, you get other people to play with you.
Cool. They got Black Ops 6 like a week and a half ago.
Oh,
this shit doesn't come out till next weekend. Or this weekend by the time you're watching this. He's been playing zombies offline for the past 2 weeks.
Shit.
Oh yeah, shit. I already got that shit installed on my Xbox.
He sent me screenshots. I can't share that shit. Otherwise, Activision will be at my door.
I'm ready to play that shit when it unlocks on Saturday.
They won't be like Bandai Namco with Sparking Zero being like, please turn off the stream.
Oh yeah, please stop.
They're not gonna do that.
We will kill you.
Yeah,
we will kill you if you do not remove this post on X.
Why do we keep
fuck is
calling it
that?
X? It's fucking Twitter.
No, I say X ironically, but at the same point,
I
I
think
feel
you're
like
being
we're
legit
doing
now, bro.
Twitter we're doing Twitter a disservice because Twitter, well, it wasn't the greatest place on the internet. It was better than what we got now. I feel like we need to have the separation between the current state of Twitter and the previous state of Twitter. Therefore,
Twitter
X.
is blue sky now.
You
Yeah,
might
now-
just
now-
actually
I gotta make an
convince me
account
with
on
that
there.
logic.
Yeah, we can say X in a derogatory way, in a pejorative way, you could say.
In a pejorative way.
That was an inside joke.
You're using X as a slur.
Yeah, clankers.
Oh.
Xers. Yeah, clankers.
Xers.
I'm so tired of these clankers.
I plan on being racist to the
Fully
Tesla robot.
racist.
I plan on it.
Dude, there's a Tesla dealership that's not too far away from me. And every time I drive by it, I never see Cybertrucks. So I drove in there today after I was done dropping my friends off at the Vikings game. There's like 12 Cybertrucks just sitting there getting dirty, dusty.
I've seen a fair amount of people driving Cybertrucks here, which I'm
Have
very
you?
surprised about. Yeah. Although to be
Same
fair,
around,
city?
same around here for me too.
like not the city. To be fair, Long Island has some pretty rich neighborhoods, and rich people buy Teslas. So
where
Yeah,
I'm at
more
is
money
like,
than sense.
I'm like by the
Yeah.
lake. I'm like in a pocket of the woods, and like maybe 10, 20 minutes away from me is the lake and the
Sure.
drop off. And so there's like supercars that drive through here too, like supercars. I'm talking like McLaren type shit.
yeah,
that-
I've seen some McLarens around, mostly on the highway actually, which is weird. I don't know. I wouldn't go on the highway.
I've never seen a Tesla Cybertruck driving in Minnesota. I've only ever seen it
It-
while we were in Texas.
It looks very strange driving. It looks like a PS1 game. Like it really.
Oh,
really
bro,
does.
one
That's
pulled
fucking
up
weird.
to the convenience store while I was in it, and like I was like, "Wow, that shit really is ugly up close. That shit is terrible."
That shit sucks.
It's
Actually,
very
The
Very
texture
strange.
didn't load.
That's
Yeah.
the car from Fortnite!
Yeah,
Oh my god. I still think that it's like really sad that even the devs after the fact were like, yeah, I can't say I'm boycotting this, but you get the idea.
Yeah, it was so funny where
I didn't
they're
want
saying
to
it, but
work
they
on
can't
this.
say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
didn't
was
wanna
forced
work
to
on
do
this.
this. Hey, if you guys want to gang up on these in a BR game, I mean, I can't stop you.
opinions
What
on
if,
my
what if the
own.
Cybertruck ruined
Yeah.
rocket racing?
What if?
Kill on sight?
Mm.
That's what killed Rocket Racing for sure. They had the Tesla Cybertruck collab.
How do you guys feel about those quests to get those songs from Rocket Racing? I really am not a fan.
They take a long time. Have you even thought about doing it yet? Have you?
I have
tried?
not. I don't think
What do
I'm
you have
gonna
to
do it. I
do?
don't care enough. I don't care.
I'm gonna wait till
If
it's
it-
later.
Me too. I did the first week. I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna wait until all the weeks are out so I can just do it like in 3 or 4 hours
Yeah.
one day
Get the
'Cause a lot
credit
of 'em are
from
just gonna
all the
happen
things-
from normal
Yeah.
play. So
Right. It's all quests that you can do just by doing races. So wait till they're all available and just do it all at once. Fuck it.
yeah, you don't have to
mean-
do week 1 before you can go to week 2. They all unlock at the same time if the weeks are all unlocked. So I'm gonna wait till the 5th
Interesting.
week when the 5th jam track is there. I'm just gonna fucking grind it out.
And that the week one quests, for anyone who hasn't looked at this, they suck.
They take
There's
a
like-
long time. It took me 2.5 hours.
There is one
2.5
there's
hours
one
to
quest
unlock the fucking jam
for-
track.
God.
Isn't it like 20
It's not worth
speed
it.
runs? And then there's another that's
Something
like
like that, yeah.
15 regular races. That's at least 35 races.
Finish
right there.
15 regular races. Yep.
This is
Yeah,
such
and
a
then there's
bad way to
also
get people to
can
play
you
your
just
game.
can you use creative maps for this?
you can. Some.
There is
That's
a
good.
there is a map where it's just an instant lap, and like I got so many challenges done that way.
But some of them,
That's smart.
some of them are like you have to like be airborne for 4 kilometers in a single race 10 times. You can't cheat that on a cheap little quick one lap thing. You actually have to like race and like just jump and
All
stay
right,
airborne
well-
for as long as you can.
Okay.
This is not the way to get people to play your
You
game.
can't
I'm
get past
sorry.
it.
It's just
No,
not.
no.
No,
I feel like they're
No
picking
wonder
on
this
us
game
festival
failed.
people. I feel like they're, hey, these festival people really like these jam tracks. Well, let's give them out for free and force them to play this rocket racing game that they didn't really want to play ever.
Doesn't work
If you
that
want the
way.
Jam track. It's a free jam track, and you have to play our game for 2 hours every week.
Weren't they?
Honest-
Well, yeah. What do you say, Jason?
Honest question. If there were power-ups, would you all play more?
Yes.
If it was like
I
Mario
tried
Kart, would
out.
you-
Yes.
If it was
tried
like
it,
Mario Kart, yeah, it'd be way
Dude,
more
I'd
fun.
probably regularly play it.
Yes.
Yeah, they could make the game a whole lot
Throw
better
shells,
and more
put
fun.
down a banana. Oh, sorry. Throw
Yeah,
a
fuck yeah.
fucking trash can and lay down a bomb.
Yeah,
I don't know.
a little
What is
oil
something
slick.
you could do? A little
Road
oil
spikes.
Want
slip.
some slurp?
I was gonna say like,
Oh yeah, you can make it all Fortnite related. Throw a llama
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
yeah, throw a llama.
Peely.
Yeah,
It's
there
the
you go.
It is, dude. You could replace the blue
that
shell.
sounds like a bad reference, actually. Never mind.
You could fucking throw out a llama that fucking locks on to the first place person like a blue shell.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Hey,
that's
make it Marvel
brain-
themed. You throw out a little like fucking Infinity Gauntlet or whatever the fuck, and it just
You just.
boom, like arrow, like laser
Or
beam.
I was gonna say
targets.
it
I don't know.
snaps you out of first place.
That'd be cool.
That would be
Season
cool.
theme.
Do
with
that.
Zeus's lightning bolts from fucking from that.
Yeah.
Myths
Yeah, there's
Immortals.
so much like free real estate with this, and they just, I mean, like I don't know what the hell happened. They just like feels like they didn't listen to their community at all. To be honest with you, like I feel like the festival devs and QA people have been very receptive to feedback on festival, but it feels like Rocket Racing. It's like all these people
Because they
really
also
wanna see the
still
game
have to develop
succeed.
rocket. They still have to
They
develop
do.
Rocket
Yeah, they have to
League.
develop Rocket League. Whereas that somebody
Yeah.
brought that up on my post. You know, like Psyonix is working on Rocket Racing and Rocket League, whereas Harmonix, they're just doing festival. Rock Band 4 is done. They're just doing
True.
seasons now, and that's it.
And Festival is essentially just Rock Band, but Rocket Racing is not Rocket League. Not
Yeah.
even close.
No.
Not even a
It's a
little
very
bit.
different thing.
True.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shame.
So,
I was gonna
all
say
that
like
to say, I mean,
Yeah,
like
we're
legitimately,
waiting.
we
We're
have
just waiting.
really good stuff to come, right? Like this is
Hopefully.
I hope
we're
so.
yapping right now. We're fucking yapping because we're waiting. That's it. Boiled down. We're waiting
waiting.
for the shit that's gonna hit the fan in a few weeks, and hopefully it'll be good shit. But we don't know if it'll be good shit because we have to wait.
And
Yep.
that's just part of
And we
life.
don't know what shit's coming our way. We don't know. They don't tell us.
No.
We'll
The quality of
know.
the
We'll
shit
know
is to
24
be
hours early.
determined.
Yep, TBD. Very TBD. Maybe we even get a little bit of CBD, a little bit of THC when we get to the Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know
no,
how you were going to tie that in, but you did. By God.
Was that slick? Was that good? I thought
pretty
it
it
good.
was. It was. That
if
was
we
good.
Look
have
at
a
my feet.
stage, if the stage has smoke going across it, I will be happy.
Holy
Ooh.
shit! Smoke machines.
No.
Oh,
They gotta lean into this.
They gotta,
Legitimately, the
Drug
stage
references.
should be smoky. The stage
or like
should be
you know how
smoky.
we blow up onto the stage. It's like a big pot leaf behind us.
Ooh,
We have,
ooh,
like a
that
big
works.
pot leaf behind us, and we all
It ain't
have
happening.
joints. We all have
Not gonna
joints in our
happen.
mouths.
This
We all have
8-year-olds
joints
play
in
this
our
game.
mouths.
It's
then-
not happening.
The smoke is
Yada-da-da-da.
at least like
It's the one. There's no way we're not getting
Smoke
the fucking
can
episode.
happen.
The next episode, if that's not in the Snoop Dogg season, if the next episode is somehow not in the Snoop Dogg season, I don't know what's gonna
It's gotta
happen.
be.
They're gonna make a
Okay.
lot of people mad.
I will be shocked.
But if next episode's in there, you know it's gonna be smoke every day.
Every day. Yeah. Will they be able to
Smoke
say weed?
every
Has there been a
day.
weed reference in this in
There
Fortnite
has.
Festival yet?
There has,
Which song?
yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Stick season.
6th season.
Smoking memories or something. Smoking weed cannot replace. Yes.
Okay, we're in the clear.
So they're gonna
We're
have
fine.
it. They
We're
have
fine.
to have it.
Maybe. I mean, I'd hate that to be censored. Smoke.
That would
every
suck.
day.
Smoke?
That would be
Smoke what?
awful.
We smoking penis every day? Smoking, what are we smoking every day?
Oh well, yeah.
We're
Bring up
smoking
the
fuck
bro.
every
Bring up
day.
the young thug tweet. No homo. We out here smoking penises.
Yeah. Is this not? This is the second time we've referenced this, bro.
What?
Or no, that was something different.
Timeless reference though.
That was like a couple weeks ago. It was some sort of old reference to a Twitter post from somebody about dick. I don't know.
Yeah, here we go. There's a young thug.
It's
tweet.
weekly. It's usual.
Thanks.
It is. Why do you say that?
No
Why
homo.
do you
We
say that?
smoking
Why
penises.
did young thug say that?
22nd of December, 2011. Thank you, Young Thug, for
Ooh.
that tweet.
That's a
13
real
years
tweet
ago.
right there. He tweeted.
That's a tweet.
Yeah, that's a tweet. Legit.
Is there? There's no
Oh,
like
bro,
actual Twitter logo. But...
It's in the. Sorry. That's a
We
very
smoking
unfortunate
penises.
cloud.
Oh my God.
That's very unfortunate.
Unlucky.
Is bro smoking like a
Unlucky.
black and mild?
Most likely.
I think it's a
Swisher-
black and mild.
or a Swisher Sweet. No, I think that's
Yeah.
probably a black and mild.
Oh, we can see the mouthpiece.
Oh, dude.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, what an
unhinged.
It's
episode.
evolving.
Year 2 of Lore Hero.
Yes.
Woo!
This is
Year
what we have to
two.
look forward to. This is it right here. This is
Listen, guys, Snoop Dogg in 2 weeks. It's all gonna be different.
La da 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 da.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Smoke.
ready. Smoke
Every day.
Every day.
God, if that happens, I'm gonna boycott Festival. I'm gonna uninstall the game.
Oh.
I won't do
Whoa,
that,
that's
but,
nuclear.
yeah. Okay, it's an empty threat. Empty threat. I could never
Okay,
leave.
No,
I can never
it's
leave.
fine. It's fine. We'll find out in the next episode.
Oh, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
We're out. Goodbye, folks. See you next week for the next
Bye.
episode.
It'll be the next episode. It's not out yet. Fuck.